going on, people? Welcome or welcome back to the Awareness Channel. Ouch. My name is Tee Cee. So today I came across a little clip. Somebody was on the internet, on these good white folks' internet, talking about they got goddamn hip hop fatigue. And I'm like, hip hop fatigue? I seen a white person talking about that. Now, I don't know if it's just somebody clickbaiting or whatever, but if it's true, I always preface shit by saying if it's true because most of it be bullshit, but it gets me to talking shit. If it's true, I feel like this about hip hop fatigue. It's another way of saying black fatigue, first off. But second is this. I'm glad you motherfuckers is tired of hip hop. If white folks is tired of hip hop, I'm glad. I really am. Because maybe now they could stop fucking with hip hop. If white people, and any people for that matter, is tired of hip hop, kindly exit your ass up out of hip hop and let it return to what it was meant to be. Because that's how I feel about that shit. I mean, because I'm old enough to remember when hip hop first burst onto the scene, all the way back with Curtis motherfucking Blow. But before Curtis Blow, rap was already a thing in black music. I mean, what do you think James Brown did? And others. But rapping over a beat, we've been doing that shit since, there was such a thing called a beat. And then came the commercialization and all the rest of it. But before that, on the way to the commercialization, rap had some really good incarnations. Yes, it did. I mean, my favorite rappers are the lyricists. Because, I'm cerebral like that. I like guys like my favorite all-time lyricist, of course, is Rakim, from Eric B. and Rakim. That was the first thing that made me take hip hop seriously. I mean, because it was it was fun music. It was storytelling with Curtis Blow and Sugar Hill Gang and all. It was fun music, and that's cool. But then you had another thing. You had poets like a group called The Last Poets. You had spoken word poetry, and it was told over a beat. You had guys like Gil Scott Heron and guys like that. And that was a whole different thing. That was rapping over a beat. I'm serious, man. We've been around doing this for a long time. And like I said, rap had many incarnations of greatness, man. And then came the conscious rappers of I want to say 1980s, KRS-One, all them cats, X-Clan, then the Jungle Brothers and all of them came through. There was a lot of rappers that had like one or two really good hits. Back then, there was conscious rappers. I mean, seriously, man, come on. And you had fun music. You had how shit you could dance to and have fun with. You had storytellers, cause that's what rap was, and that's what hip hop was. You had conscious rappers, poor righteous teachers. I used to love them. Then something happened. Now I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that there was a meeting somewhere in the early 90s that changed hip hop. And you could see the change. Now, I don't know if this meeting really was held or not. I tend to believe it fucking was because, I'm a conspiracy buff. But it's supposed to be a meeting where a bunch of record executives, guys from the record company, and a bunch of guys from the prison industrial complex got together with a bunch of other investors and producers and whatever and talked about how that was going to change hip hop. And right away, almost overnight, the change happened. Motherfucking conscious rappers couldn't get no radio play, only, gangster rap. And right, into the prison industrial complex, everybody went. At the same time, you bring the drugs in, you remove all the goddamn industry and jobs, and opportunity. You remove all that, you pump the drugs in, you play this crazy ass music, you enrich a few key guys in the community, and you start a whole goddamn industry with this music. And it worked like a charm. They filled the jails right up. You dig me? So yeah, if you tired of rap, if you got rap fatigue, get the fuck out. And then further damage was done to rap and hip hop by all the negative imagery, all the glorification of gangsterism and money and materialism, sexualizing the women. That's the only thing the record companies wanted. There was guys out there putting out good conscious music, but you had to hunt for them. Me, I checked out for a long time and I stuck in 1995, 96 era hip hop. I still listen to that right now and before that. But that's about where I stop at. And I stopped altogether and went right back to my reggae roots and old reggae roots because the new reggae ain't shit either, a lot of it. But anyway, until Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, that rekindled my interest in hip hop at all. I mean, in hip hop, that rekindled it. That it sparked my interest. That just him. And now that I watch TikTok videos and I see rappers and stuff, I'm seeing some good guys now. You know, I got a nephew that's a bad motherfucker out of Gainesville, Florida, by the way. Shout out my man Lyrical King Kong. That's my boy down in Gainesville. Y'all should check his shit out. But the lyrical. Anyway, I had given up on hip hop altogether until I found that. But when you come to me and you say, okay, I got I got rap fatigue, I say to you, like I said a few minutes ago, I'm glad you tired of it. You done drained all you can out of it. You done sucked all the life out of it. There ain't one hip hop song on the what is it? The Billboard Top 40. Ain't nothing. And I'm like, good. Maybe I'll step the fuck back out and we can return hip hop to what it was meant to fucking be. You dig me? Rap fatigue. If you're fatigued, get your tired ass on because we don't need you here. We redeveloping our whole image. We reinventing ourselves over here again. We returning to music that means something, music that guides us in a particular direction, and not the direction you want us to go in. You feel me? Boy, I tell you, rap fatigue. I wonder what kind of fatigue Cracker's gonna come up with next. Because the more tired they get of us, the less they'll fuck with us. Anyway, y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Tee Cee, and I'm out. Peace.